Hi guys, welcome back to my bi-weekly pregnancy updates. If you're on your pregnancy journey, I hope these videos are useful or you can at least relate or not relate to some of the things that are going on with me. In my bi-weekly updates, as most of you already know, I go over how I'm feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, what's going on with doctor's appointments, any other life updates or events. So I'll be glancing down at my phone just because I do take notes along the way and definitely be showing you the baby bump and how that's progressing as well. So first thing I'm just going to start with, we did get our genetic testing results back. We did the carrier testing and we also did a screening testing for the baby. So I'm going to do a separate video on the results of those because the actual testing for the baby, it was a completely normal test, no negative results. Now the carrier screening on me, I found out that I was a gray zone carrier for Fragile X, and I want to do a whole video on that because it was like an up and down roller coaster finding out those results. So I'll link that video in the comments, and I'll try to do the play card as well just so you can easily click over. At first, the results that were told to me were very scary because I didn't know what they meant, but ultimately it didn't change anything with us, moving forward or was going to have any negative effect on the baby. So like I said, click over to that video if you're interested to hear what happened or if you maybe are interested in the carrier screening as well. So outside of that, because that was kind of like the highlight of the week, just because like I said, it was probably like the scariest thing that's happened so far as results from a doctor. Everything else has been completely normal. So cravings, I wasn't having food cravings up until these weeks. I've specifically been craving brie cheese, and there's these chicken fingers at Vaughn's. I'll slide a photo over because I took a picture of them. They are so good. And I've been like just low-key craving chicken fingers, and then recently I just can't stop thinking about going back there to get them. So physically I felt really, really good. Like I didn't realize how not normal I was feeling until these past couple weeks. I felt like completely like myself and like, oh wow, like I just feel great, like waking up all throughout the day, just like super happy, a lot of energy. So like, I think I kind of forgot what it felt like to feel normal, and I'm definitely feeling really good. On the flip side of that, I have felt like I've been a little bit more emotional, like, when you're about to get your period and you could just like cry at a sad movie or someone says something, or you could think about a certain instance and it could just make you tear up. That's kind of the emotional that I'm feeling, but it hasn't been like crazy. I've really been looking forward to feeling the baby move, and I haven't felt the baby move for sure, but I keep having really real dreams that I'm feeling the baby, and I know you're supposed to feel them most often in the middle of the night, so I don't know if it's real or not. So I'm hoping in the next coming weeks I can confirm that the baby is actually moving, but my dreams are so vivid, they feel so real. I've been having nosebleeds and congestion, so not like blood actually coming out of my nose, but just like dry bloody boogers, feeling congested in the morning, but it goes away. It's not like a standard cold. And some symptoms that haven't gone away, I mean, I pee probably 3 to 4 times a night, constant burping and gas, things like that. And just generally really like hungry and thirsty. So those have kind of been like my stable symptoms throughout the last several weeks. I did notice that, especially by the end of the day, my belly button is starting to like pop out. Like it can't decide if it wants to be an innie or outie. And then this week, in addition to the genetic testing, physically, my workouts and everything were really good, but I was kind of concerned because I was only at a 3-pound weight gain, and based on where I should have been at like 6 to 8 pound gain by this point, and my stomach or bump almost seemed bigger in week 16 than it did in week 17. So that did get me a little bit concerned and wanting to just focus and make sure I'm eating enough and like not exercising too much and not overdoing it. So I'll show you guys kind of how I looked and slide that over in comparison, like week 16 and 17. As far as life updates go, so we took our baby announcement photo, which is kind of just not your traditional announcement photos. So if you have a sense of humor or if you like action sports, hopefully you'll find this funny. I'm gonna slide that photo over as well. We got kind of a mixed reaction from family members. And then I set a date for the baby shower. We are having an early baby shower. I'll be about 23 weeks at the shower, and that's only because we're heading into the holidays and I just didn't want our baby shower to be in the mix of things, and I think everyone's kind of itching to do something fun because COVID's been going on. So I created a whole website and I'll slide that over as well. And so it's gonna be about 50 people at the baby shower, and we're also doing the gender reveal at that time as well. So I set up the whole registry, got that completed, sent out the link to the baby shower, and also got out the announcement photo. So just I feel like a lot of things happened this past couple weeks, and the most important thing is that I'm feeling good. And upcoming, I have my 20-week scan, so I'm really excited for that. And if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. If you're interested in the genetic testing or like the carrier screening, check out those other videos and I'll talk more in detail about Fragile X and the results that we got. So we'll see you on the next one.